Hey, good morning, traders. It's Peter. I haven't done a recap in a while, and I thought since we were talking so much in the room today about this trade, I'd give you a quick recap on AMD since I'm still active and in the trade. Let me just expand this so you can see the 1 minute and see what I was looking at. AMD was sort of flat into the open, and it was on a secondary list for me. But what I saw was I saw this flattening and slightly down pattern, and then the pattern that I've talked about many times that I love, right? It sort of came, it broke VWAP, and I saw the moving average cross set up. So this red line here is my 50 moving average, and I saw it about to cross over the 9 and the 20. You can see I took a short, and I actually got a bad fill in this trade. I was trying to get filled right up here, but I got a bad fill, but I hung on. It never actually, it went back and tested my entry, but never my original lost target. So I started taking partials. I took some partials at the 200 moving average. I took partials down. It was intended to be down here at this daily level. When it held it, I took another partial. You can see I sort of partialed my way down, added into the trade. And this is where, to me, this trade really excelled. I added into the trade here, was able to take more partials at more logical levels. In the room, others went long as they were looking for a double bottom and a potential bounce here. So because of that, I thought, you know, it's smart to take another partial here, but I waited on the rest of my shares. Sure enough, I got the break for it to go green to red, took another partial below that. When it pulled back up above, I still saw weakness, and I added into my trade for a second time. So I increased my share size all the way back up, and you can see what it actually did is it brought my new average down to about 49.50, but I've put my stop, you can see here it's on my chart at 49.33. Because to me that's right above this consolidation level and where it either will get support here or it's going to break through. So I'm still in this trade right now, and it's working quite well. In fact, at this level, I think I'm going to take another partial. Let me, just because I see it bouncing right here, and while it might go lower, you know, to me this is another area where, let me just wait a second and see what it's going to do. If it goes back below $48, then I will take a partial. If not, if it starts to bounce back up, I may just continue to hold. Yeah, see, it's moving a little uncertainly now. Let me just take a partial here. Move my stop back to break even, which, as I mentioned, is at 49.51. So you can see I just took the partial that appeared there on the screen. I'm going to move my stop. Whoops, I got to grab it here. I'm going to move my stop back down to... In fact, now that it's gone so far, I think I'm going to move my stop all the way down here to probably 48.71, because if it goes all the way up there, then it's likely to go back red to green, and there's no point giving up a lot of my trades. So look, I'm really glad that I actually took a partial here. You can see that the stock price is moving up a little bit, and we'll see what happens. I will continue to ride this trade and take partials all the way down. Now, one thing people ask me all the time, why so many partials? Well, I took this trade with intended only about a 15-cent risk. So because of that, I was able to take big size. And because of that size, you can see I've got all these partials and I still have shares to be able to get out. And then adding back in twice, I'm not back up to my original size, but I was close. And now I've taken two more partials, such that this has truly been a one-and-done trade for me. So a great trade, a great opportunity, and who knows, I may just hold this right into the close. We'll see. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for being members of BBT, and hopefully we'll see you in the room soon. Take care.